Hi guys, this is Peter. Hope you guys had a good day. Wednesday is usually my day off, so it's like I always tell people how when they ask how was your day off, it was busy because I usually have only one day off, so I run errands and I do it for free instead of getting paid. So usually for me, day off is half relaxing, half productive and busy. Um, I got to give this a shout out to my employee, Mr. Patrick. He came up with the idea. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe doing the video while I'm doing plank or something similar. So we'll try it. Uh, I am very out of shape compared to my profile picture, so I may last 30 seconds. But we're gonna try to do this more often, and we are gonna be able to track. Oh wow! With practice, we could get better, just like money. We practice learning about money and saving money, investing money, and being obsessed to be rich and wealthy. We'll get there with enough practice over and over again. Just like anything in life, you want to be good at something, you have to practice. So without further ado, we're going to do that. And today I actually wanted to talk about mainly 100,000 was hard, a million is easy, and I think that's total bullshit. But we'll start from now on. Okay, so I'm doing plank now. We'll see if I last 30 seconds because I have really weak core right now because I'm a little chunky. Okay, have you guys ever seen these YouTube videos? By the way, my plank form might be really shitty, so please don't judge me. I'm really trying my best here. Have you seen the YouTube video where people go, financial gurus go, your $100,000 is the hardest, and the million is easy. Okay, by the way, it's kind of hard to talk while I'm doing plank, but I have surpassed $100,000 before. I have saved 100,000 a few times, right? Because my net worth is about 300 to 400. If you guys watch my first video, and I will tell you this: first 100,000 was hard, but now I look back. In reality talk, in real talk, being a millionaire is harder than saving your first $100,000 because I personally think so because I am living proof. And getting to $200,000 was as hard. 300,000 was harder. 400,000 is definitely harder, and getting to million is really, really way harder. I don't think they are lying to us, not necessarily. I think they're trying to sell you the concept of compound interest. So when you're saving your first 100,000, uh, you are usually just working, and you're usually just purely saving. You're not necessarily, or maybe you are, but you're not necessarily putting that into like a stock market or something passive income where it's producing you some sort of compound interest fees. And even if you are, the amount interest being accrued during the process is so little, it's almost just like doesn't help. So essentially, your first thousand is purely from you working. And so the idea is once you surpass the $100,000, it's not that 1 million is easy. It's just one, you have built a system or mindset, or you practice your mind and body to the point where, okay, it's hard to, we're gonna move to my regular lazy talking station. Catch my breath here. Uh, did I pass 30 seconds? I hope so, or it would have been embarrassing. Uh, no, having a big muscles does not equate having a great core strength. Okay, I just want to throw it out there. However, with your help, we will practice, and as time progresses, overall, our plank time will be longer. My brain doesn't feel like it has enough oxygen right now, but I'm gonna try to gather my thoughts here. So yes, 100,000 was hard because I remember, and I think I'm pretty sure whoever made their first thousand, 90%, we have something in common. It was just pure work, right? It was just dumb, pure effort, sweat, show up when you don't want to show up, just work. So you save your first 100,000. And then you watch these financial gurus on YouTube saying, okay, first thousand was hard, but you gotta do it. You just gotta do it, right? Warren Buffett's a lifelong partner who passed away, Charlie Munger, I think he said, first thousand is a shit, but you just gotta do it. Okay, but they make it sound like as if after you're gonna magically be millionaire. No, because let's think about it. Well, if you have $100,000, let's say you're smart, so you're fully invested into that stock, because apparently, statistically speaking, data shows stocks outperforms many on average. Okay, this is on average. Uh, Stock outperforms any other assets. Um, yeah, I know there are some of you who, or some people who made a fortune in real estate. Yeah, some of them made a fortune buying gold, oil, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But on average, stock apparently is the highest return. And on average, stock is about 8 to 12%, depending on how you want to sit with tax. So let's say it's 10%. So if you have $100,000 and it's 10%, that's $10,000. So you have $110,000. That is far from 1 million. Yeah, so compounding works in a way now you're having another 10%, not from 100,000, but from 110,000, but that's only 11 grand. So now you have 121,000. Doesn't look like your life changed that much, has it? No, no, not really. So then you go, okay, maybe I need to go 200,000. So you save your money, you work your ass off, and you got to $200,000. But still, you're like, why am I not millionaire yet? Right? Because I felt it when I first saved $200,000. Um, Backtrack. Sorry, when I first saved $100,000, it was all in U.S. bank. So obviously there was no like compound interest, right? So then I learned about these things. So I moved my money. So as I was moving my money, I saved. Time passed, $200,000. Then one point, I decided to put all my money into stock. Times later, stock fluctuates. Sometimes it went all the way up to like 280. Felt good, felt really good. But then time passed, something happens. It goes down like below 180. So it's just fluctuating. So I'm like, okay, wow, there's no, like I'm an average Joe. I'm no special, just like many of us. I guess I'm not going to be those crypto millionaire. I guess I'm not going to be those lucky I invested NVDA all in and became millionaire in 1 year. So I'm average Joe. So for me, it's a 10% return. So just having $200,000 wasn't making my life any change. It had no change. I was more, I suppose I was more confident. Okay, I've done this before 2 times now, so I know I can do it. But that was about it. It did not make 300,000 any easy. No, it didn't. No. It didn't make 400,000, let's just say, easy. No, it wasn't. I remember all the process because I was just trying to how do I become millionaire? Optimal, effective, efficient, faster. It's not wrong to want something faster, right? I wasn't just sitting in my couch potato just wishing that I'd be a millionaire. No, I busted my ass. I showed up each time when I didn't want to. You could ask all my employees. I have never ever called in sick. And yes, I am human and I've been sick before. I always just showed up because I was obsessed to be a millionaire. And then, you see all these younger generation. I'm not saying they didn't work hard. I'm not saying they're not talented. So talented. You see all these 20s YouTubers just becoming millionaires so fast. And you just go, what am I doing? Right? Do you sometimes feel that? Do you just feel like, oh no, no, they're just different species? Even though we're technically like 99 point, probably 98% same DNA. Don't you feel unfair? I feel unfair. So I've been trying to like come up with gazillion plan. I feel like I try many. Cut to the chase. 100,000 is hard. But yes, you gotta do it. If you don't, I don't think you have hope. It's 2026. It's only getting worse. Inflation, the system, the civilization that we know of, it's becoming harder and harder each day, and time does not stop ever. Never does, never did. And I'm telling you right now, it's only getting harder. Me becoming a millionaire is getting harder each day pass for you too. So we gotta do something about it. And that's why also I'm doing YouTube. Cause when you when you get to your first thousand, please, I'm sorry, but I've been in your shoes. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's different for you. But your 200,000 is gonna be still hard. 300,000 is gonna be harder. 400,000 is gonna be harder. If it was easy, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I promise you that. But because it was so darn hard, almost to the point where I keep questioning myself, should I just am I being too greedy? Should I just give up? I had those moments, but no more. We are gonna try everything we can. So when I was working out actually today, I thought about something. It's dumb plan, but you know what? I want to ask your opinion, and we're gonna see if we should try this. I decided I want to be millionaire by end of this year. I have a plan. I have a plan. Okay. I actually wrote down what I wanted to talk about. It says a career exit plan. I will talk about that later. But new plan today. Oh, by the way, April 15. It's not a good day for me for a few years. It's a tax deadline, and I paid about $15,000 in tax. So I guess Bank of America, I had $20,000, and I want to show you quickly that I'm not lying. Oh, by the way, this $15,000 tax is on top of what I've already been paying with my one source of income W-2. Let me show you. So if you can see here, a first two line there, it's like you see how like something 5,000, something 9,000. Those are tax today. Boom, just like that. 20 grand drops to 5,000. And I think next year, I think I pay more. Uh, that's a good thing, I guess. Bad and good thing. Bad that I pay more. Good means probably I made more. But anyhow, yeah, today is not so happy day. It was tax day, but okay. Little side note, little interruption. Tax. We can complain about it. As you get richer, as you make more money, it's inevitable. Death and tax. That's what people say, right? I'm gonna whine about it next year too. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain about the system. Because can I be real with you? Last year, 2025, I didn't take vacation. I didn't. I didn't go concert. I don't even like concert, but I'm just telling you. I just worked. And I'm paying this much tax for working, and I don't get anything in return. Some of you might go, oh, but it's your country, you got to pay the tax. Yeah, I get it. But really, healthcare, I didn't go see a doctor. And can I tell you, I have this insurance where I pay only $45 a month just to avoid paying penalty each time I file tax. So I actually have no insurance like normal people do because I just can't believe how much I have to pay for insurance, health insurance. So no doctor visit, no vacation. I just remember working and I get taxed so much. My older brother included. No, no, it's not his fault. It's not that government's fault. It's not this party's fault. No, it's our fault. We live in this country. We made him president. We made her president. We made this government essentially. Backtracking. So we could just complain and whine about the system and do nothing. Then we'll still always stay poor and miserable and bitter. I don't like the system either. But instead of whining and doing nothing, I whine and get up and still execute what I have to do. So I hope you do the same because it is what it is. I'm not telling you you cannot whine because I whine too, but you still got to roll up your sleeve each day. Because I'm telling you, inflation is faster rate than our hard work. Let me tell you, inflation literally is faster rate than we could outperform. So we really gotta try. We gotta. But anyway, yes, my new plan. If you do Robinhood, I know there are different platforms, but I'm not really that techy. But you know what? I want to be obsessed being millionaire by end of this year. Some of you might judge me, but I want to try it. Maybe I won't try, but I want to tell you the plan. So when you go to Robinhood and you click this thing called a daily, oh, suddenly it doesn't want to appear. I think it's called Daily Mover. Oh, yes, suddenly I'm having a technical issue. I apologize. And this is also a part of life. It's called Daily Price Jump. This one. So, uh, it says stocks with the biggest price increases today. So, it's always when I wake up around this time, like 5:50 or 6:20, and in California, market opens 6:30, right? 6:30 a.m. And I look at this, and I'm looking at each stock that's going crazy. By the way, this is not day trading. This is just pure gambling. I am not promoting gambling. Gambling is bad. But sometimes I do wonder, wow, if I just put like 10K here, like watch this, for instance, there's a stock called All Birds, uh, like All Birds, ALLBIRDS. At 6:30 today, it was at $6.88, and today it peaked at 8:35 a.m. and was $23.11. So that's almost time four, almost. So let's just daydream here together. So imagine I invested or bought $50,000 worth of Allbirds 630 hypothetical, and somehow miraculously pulled it out like 830. That's time four. That's $200,000 before tax. I just made profit at 150. Maybe with the tax I get $100,000. But you see, in 2 hours, this is just pure dumb gambling. No strategy, no tactic. But I'm getting this desperate, wanting to be millionaire. I think it is pretty bad plan because it's a gambling. So what do you guys think? I mean, gambling without risk, with no big rewards, right? Maybe I'm going a little crazy here. But if you guys know anything about daily price jump, if you guys ever tried it, please leave a comment. If you guys have any idea, faster plan to increase the net worth, I'm all ears. So I wanted to say more stuff today, but I think that's like 15 minutes already. And I know we all have short attention span, and we should fix that, by the way. I need to work on it too, and you should. We all should. It's not a good thing to have short attention span. But thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And yes, thank you to my wife once again for helping me this always. And thank you to Mr. Patrick for coming up with plank idea. It was horrendous, but we'll keep on trying and practicing.